3. Meroe, the Iron City of Nubia. Meroe, c. 300 BC 350 AD, the final capital of Kush, was a thriving metropolis known for its iron industry, unique script, and resistance to foreign conquest. Located between the 5th and 6th cataracts, Meroe's story is one of resilience and innovation, yet its contributions remain underrepresented due to the undeciphered Meroitic script and early archaeological neglect. A new capital. After Egyptian attacks on Napata in 593 BC, Kushite rulers relocated to Meroe, a region with fertile farmland and abundant rainfall. Meroe's location insulated it from northern invasions, allowing the kingdom to flourish. The city became a hub for iron production, earning it the nickname Birmingham of Africa. Furnaces unearthed at Meroe reveal advanced smelting techniques, producing tools, weapons, and trade goods. Meroe's economy relied on agriculture, iron, and trade. The city exported cotton textiles, jewelry, and gold, connecting Africa with the Mediterranean and Red Sea regions. Its pyramids, over 200 in number, housed royal burials, with distinctive Nubian features like fetal position burials and small chapels. Cultural innovations. Meroe developed the Meroitic script, an alphabetic system distinct from Egyptian hieroglyphs. Used for royal inscriptions and religious texts, it remains only partially deciphered, limiting our understanding of Meroitic society. Artistically, Meroe blended Nubian and Hellenistic influences, evident in pottery and jewelry with Greek motifs. The Lion Temple at Musawwarat Sufra, dedicated to the Nubian god Apid-Mek, showcases unique iconography, with lions symbolizing royal power. Meroe's queens, or Candaces, were powerful figures, often depicted as robust warriors. Figures like Amanirenas, who resisted Roman incursions around 24 BC, highlight the prominence of women in Nubian governance. Her negotiations with Augustus resulted in a favorable treaty, preserving Meroe's autonomy. Decline and rediscovery. Meroe declined around 350 AD, likely due to environmental degradation, loss of trade routes, and invasions by the Kingdom of Aksum. The city was abandoned, its ruins buried under sand. Early archaeologists, influenced by racial biases, attributed Meroe's achievements to external influences, but recent excavations reveal its indigenous innovation. The untold story of Meroe is its role as a center of African technological and cultural advancement, deserving greater recognition. 4. Nubian archers, the feared land of the bow. Nubia's reputation as Toseti, land of the bow, stems from its legendary archers, whose skill shaped the region's military and cultural identity. From Kerma to Meroe, Nubian archers were both feared adversaries and prized mercenaries, yet their story is often reduced to a footnote in Egyptian history. Origins of archery prowess. Nubian archery likely developed from hunting traditions in the Nile Valley savannas. By 2500 BC, Kerma's archers were renowned, using composite bows and stone rings to enhance arrow release. These skills were honed through warfare and trade protection, making Nubians formidable in battle. Military impact. During the 25th dynasty, Nubian archers bolstered the Egyptian army, contributing to pious conquests. Their precision earned them the nickname Ismaiters from later Muslim forces. In Meroe, queens like Amanirenas led archer-heavy campaigns against Rome, demonstrating strategic acumen. Archaeological finds, such as archery equipment in royal tombs, underscore the cultural significance of the bow. Cultural significance. Archery was not just military but symbolic, representing strength and divine favor. Nubian art depicts rulers with bows, and the god Apid-Mek is often shown as an archer. The untold story of Nubian archers lies in their role as a cornerstone of Nubian identity, challenging stereotypes of African military inferiority. 5. Nubian women, queens and warriors. Nubian women, particularly the Candaces of Meroe, played pivotal roles as rulers, warriors, and cultural influences. Their prominence challenges patriarchal assumptions about ancient societies and highlights Nubia's unique gender dynamics. The Candaces. From 300 BC, Meroitic queens, known as Candakes, wielded significant power. Amanirenas, up 40 to 10 BC, led campaigns against Rome, securing a treaty that preserved Meroe's independence. Amanishikito's tomb revealed vast wealth, including gold jewelry, reflecting her authority. These women were depicted as robust, often overweight, symbolizing fertility and power. Social roles. Nubian women likely enjoyed higher status than their Egyptian counterparts, participating in governance and religion. Inscriptions and art suggest matrilineal succession in some periods, with queens mothering future kings. Their untold story lies in their agency, reshaping narratives of gender in ancient Africa. 6. The Meroitic script, a lost language. The Meroitic script, developed around 200 BC, is one of Nubia's most enigmatic legacies. As one of Africa's earliest alphabetic systems, it represents Meroe's intellectual achievement, yet its partial decipherment limits our understanding of Nubian history. Development and use. Unlike Egyptian hieroglyphs, the Meroitic script was alphabetic, with 23 signs used for royal and religious texts. Inscriptions on stelae and temples reveal administrative and cultural details, but the language's meaning remains elusive. Efforts to decode it, akin to the Rosetta Stone for Egyptian, continue. Significance and challenges. The script's development reflects Meroe's cultural independence, blending Nubian and foreign influences. Its undeciphered state underscores the neglect of Nubian studies. The untold story is the script's potential to unlock Meroitic history, awaiting future breakthroughs. 7. Nubian trade networks, connecting Africa and beyond. Nubia's strategic location made it a trade hub, linking sub-Saharan Africa with Egypt, the Mediterranean, and the Red Sea. Its untold story lies in its role as a global economic player, often overshadowed by Egypt's trade narrative. Trade routes and goods. From Kerma to Meroe, Nubia exported gold, ivory, ebony, and incense, importing Egyptian and Hellenistic goods. Meroe's iron industry fueled trade with Aksum and Rome. Archaeological finds, like Greek pottery, highlight Nubia's far-reaching connections. Economic impact. Trade wealth funded monumental architecture and social stratification. Nubia's decline partly resulted from shifting trade routes, underscoring its economic dependence. This story reveals Nubia's global significance, challenging its marginalization in world history. 8. Nubian religion, a synthesis of gods. Nubian religion blended indigenous beliefs with Egyptian and Hellenistic influences, creating a unique spiritual tradition. Its untold story lies in its complexity, often reduced to Egyptian imitation. Beliefs and practices. Nubians worship gods like Apidmak, depicted as a lion, alongside Ammonius. Temples at Musaweret, Sufra and Nokka reflect a distinct iconography. Burial practices, like fetal position interments, diverged from Egyptian norms, emphasizing Nubian identity. Cultural impact. Religion reinforced royal authority and cultural cohesion. The adoption of Ammonius facilitated diplomacy with Egypt, while indigenous gods preserved Nubian distinctiveness. This story highlights Nubia's religious innovation, deserving greater recognition. 9. The Christian kingdoms, Nubia, Mercuria, and Elwha. After Meroe's fall, Nubia transitioned to Christianity in the 6th century, forming the kingdoms of Nubia, Mercuria, and Elwha. Their untold story lies in their resilience against Arab invasions and their cultural contributions. Rise and conversion. Nubia, Mercuria, and Elwha emerged around 350 AD, adopting Christianity by 550 AD. Mercuria's resistance to Arab invasions in 641 and 652 AD secured by the Beck Treaty, preserved Nubian autonomy. Cathedrals and monasteries, like those at Faris, showcase artistic sophistication. Decline and legacy. These kingdoms declined by the 15th century due to internal strife and Arabization. Their Christian art and old Nubian texts highlight a vibrant culture. This story underscores Nubia's medieval significance, often overlooked in African history. 10. The legacy of Nubian archaeology, overcoming bias. The study of Nubia has been marred by early archaeological biases, with figures like George Reisner attributing Nubian achievements to non-African influences. The untold story is the ongoing effort to reclaim Nubia's African identity. Early misinterpretations. 19th and 20th century archaeologists, steeped in colonial prejudices, downplayed Nubia's contributions, claiming its sophistication stemmed from Egyptian or Caucasian influences. Reisner's excavations at Kerma and Meroe were groundbreaking but tainted by racial assumptions. Modern rediscovery. Recent excavations, led by scholars like Julie Anderson and Salah Ahmed, reveal Nubia's indigenous achievements. Museums, like the Museum of Fine Arts, Boston, are re-evaluating Nubian collections to correct past narratives. This story highlights the importance of decolonizing archaeology to restore Nubia's place in world history. The untold histories of Nubia's lost kingdoms reveal a civilization of remarkable depth and influence. From Kerma's urban innovation to Kush's conquest of Egypt, Meroe's iron industry, and the Christian kingdom's resilience, Nubia's story challenges Eurocentric narratives and underscores Africa's centrality in ancient history.